Meteorologist Shea with your traffic and weather together. Shea, look, those temperatures pretty nice and should lead to a nice afternoon.
Yeah, beautiful afternoon on tap and a little bit warmer than yesterday afternoon, but still below normal for this time of year. And enjoy that while it lasts, because we are gonna have a nice little warm up for the weekend. Current temps mainly in the 50s. We do have a couple 40s on the board, including Sabino Canyon, Mount Lemmon, Ryan Field, holding on to 51 at the airport, but we could drop into the upper 40s. To the south and east, a little cold, 36 in Tombstone, same thing in Wilcox, 37 in Pierce, low 40s in Douglas. Good morning to everyone in Portal. You are at 48, just a degree warmer in Sierra Vista at 49, and low 40s in Nogales, feeling a little more comfortable out towards the west. High temps today only warming into the mid 80s, which is a little bit below average for this time of year. Our average high is now at 90 degrees. That is right where we should be this time of year. Lots of sunshine on tap, warm, northwest wind at only 5 to 10 miles per hour, so a little bit better compared to yesterday. To the south and east, gusts will be around 5 to 15 miles per hour. High temps today mainly in the 80s and even upper 70s for a couple spots like Bisbee and Oracle. Tonight, temperatures will drop again, but not as much as this morning. A lot of you in Cochise County holding on to the 40s and 50s, mid 50s for Tucson, same thing for Sells, and a little bit warmer out towards Ajo. Now here is a look at what we are tracking as we work our way into the weekend. Temperatures are going to warm up into the 90s, but we also have a chance for isolated to scattered thunderstorms. Now this is going to start as early as Saturday. On Saturday, we're looking at storms mainly along the Arizona-New Mexico border, but as we work our way through the rest of the weekend and into next week, moisture will keep spreading westward, so Tucson should get in on the action as early as Sunday. And again, this is lasting at least through midweek next week, every single afternoon. So a decent chance for some thunderstorms. Biggest impacts where storms develop will be strong, gusty wind, potentially some blowing dust as a result of that, maybe some small hail, and another big concern this time of year is dry lightning. The lower levels of the atmosphere are still a little dry, so a lot of that rain will evaporate initially, and lightning, of course, will still make it to the ground, and it could potentially spark new wildfires. So that is something we're also going to be keeping a close eye on. Moisture is on the rise, though, as we work our way towards the end of the weekend and again into next week, so daily rounds of thunderstorms are expected. Forecast rainfall over the next 7 days looking really good, potentially about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch here in Tucson to the south. Higher totals out towards the east, places like the Chiricahuas up towards the White Mountains, maybe about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of rainfall. So looking pretty good. And this is just a look at what we normally see on average through the month of May. Here in Tucson, just under 1/4 of an inch. Same thing for Sierra Vista. A little bit more for Bisbee and Wilcox, and Safford under 1/4 of an inch. And we could surpass the month total for that average monthly total. So very exciting stuff on the way, but it is going to get a little toasty. Mid 90s Saturday, Sunday, dropping into the low 90s as we work our way into next week with about a 30 to 40% chance for showers and storms.